Karl Orff was born on July 10, 1895 in Munich, Germany. His family was very musically talented and had a long tradition of military service. At age 5, he began piano lessons. At age 7, he began cello lessons, and at age 12, he began organ lessons. At age 16, he published his first piece of music. By the time he was 20 years old, he had graduated from the Academy of Music in Munich. After living a full and successful life, influenced by Richard Strauss and determined to instill a love of music in children, Orff died in Munich on March 29, 1892, after being married 4 different times and sparking a love for music in music educators and children. Some of his important accomplishments include writing Carmina Burana at age 42, creating his own way to have music be taught in schools, called Orff Schoolwork, and he received many awards, including the Munich Music Prize, the New York Music Critics Prize, the Bremen Music Prize, and the Mozart Prize. And Orff also founded the Gunter School for Gymnastics, Music, and Dance in Munich, Germany. Orff was a German composer during the time of Nazi rule in Germany. He joined World War I in 1917, but was seriously injured, so he spent the rest of the war recovering in camp. However, in 1930 he was named conductor and director of Munich's Bach Society. In 1934, the Nazis began weeding out Jews, and he resigned from the head of the Bach Society. He was anti-Nazi, and that position could have been seen as one where he was supportive of the Nazis. Elemental music is the synthesis of speech, music, and movement in a classroom. Rhythm, melody, harmony, form, and texture are learned by speaking, chanting, singing, dancing, movement, acting, and playing instruments. This is important because music involves the whole being to be involved. Elemental music helps students internalize beat and meter. It teaches music in a way children can understand, emphasizing sound before sight. The 5 pedagogical elements that an Orff lesson would contain include exploration, imitation, improvisation, composition, and collaborative learning. Exploration focuses on the individual child getting to decide how to express the music. Imitation focuses on the individual child personally recreating the music that was heard. Improvisation focuses on giving the individual child the opportunity to create their own part of the music. Composition focuses on the class producing their own songs. Collaborative learning focuses on the individual child understanding that working together is better than doing the music by himself. Orff Schoolwork is Karl Orff's methods for teaching music to children. It has 5 volumes. The first focuses on the pentatonic scale, the second on major Bourdon patterns, the third on major dominants, the fourth on minor patterns, and the fifth on minor dominants. Orff believed that everyone should participate in music education, and he believed that sound before sight was an essential part of that. Teaching music in a way that children can understand is essential, and by using music concepts like singing, chanting, dance, drama, playing instruments, improvisation, and composition, the child's natural sense of play is tapped into. By teaching music in a way that children can understand, it is like using the method of sound before sight, and children are going to be more successful. He believed that all should participate in music education. An Orff music classroom includes risk-taking, trying new things, and having the teacher act like a facilitator instead of being in charge. Most times an ostinato will be used while teaching a song, and music from the child's culture would be used. Other items from the child's culture, like poems, rhymes, singing games, dances, and instrumental pieces would be used very often. An Orff music lesson is used to awaken the musical potential of every single child, and the goal is for the child to have a lifelong enjoyment of music.